The Radio Misfits Podcast Network.
Hello, y'all. Welcome to Jackalope Tales, urban legends and music, where we uncover, is it real or is it a jackalope tale? I'm your host, Charles Mooney.
And I'm Lisa Umbarger, and Charles and I are founding members of the Toadies, and now we're podcasting.
Do you think we're overrated?
Yeah. Yeah.
You really? I didn't even think we were rated.
Maybe what if we are underrated?
I mean, yeah, people don't appreciate us like they should. So, yeah.
Okay, we're underrated.
We're underrated. But we'd love to feel overrated.
Right. If you guys would overrate us, 5 stars everywhere, that would be good. We
and
would
on
like
all
to
the
feel
comments,
overrated.
they need to say, if I could give 6 stars, I would.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so,
Yeah. Stone Roses said, I want to be adored. That's us. We want to be adored. We want to be overrated.
So God, that's so true.
So
man.
Charles is springing something on me today.
Yes, I am, because I ended up finding an article about some overrated bands. You got to keep them overrated.
Yep.
So I have not shown Lisa the list, and we're going to discuss each of them to kind of see if there's an agreement or just our own personal feelings about them.
Right.
And speaking of personal feelings, I just got back from vacation.
Oh man, yeah.
We ended up driving to Vegas.
How was the drive?
The drive was really beautiful, and then it gets scary as fuck as you get closer to Vegas.
Right.
Because you see the signs that say this is the last gas station.
Yep.
For like 30 miles, 40 miles. My gas is fine, but
you always like that, a few exits down.
Yes.
An Exxon.
And you see like tire pieces on the side of the road. You start seeing no, well, when in Vegas, you do see quite a few. We went to the old part of Vegas where the Golden Nugget.
Yep.
So, because the only time I'd ever been to Vegas before was I was on the Strip, which is crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like a whole thing. But we were on the old part, and I got to say, I don't know if it's because of my age, but I liked the older part of Vegas.
I like the older part of Vegas too.
It was cool.
Is Circus down there?
No, Circus.
They're still on the Strip.
Yeah, they're on the Strip.
That's a fucked up place. I've had some experiences there.
Oh shit!
When we tried to recreate Fear and Loathing.
Damn, that's scary.
Crazy.
I mean, you talk about somewhere where, sensory overload.
Yeah.
But it was really cool.
Did you gamble?
Yeah, we did do a little bit and kind of broke even.
Okay.
So it wasn't bad at all. But I'm telling you, it was just everything going on right outside. Because I guess right there, it was at Fremont.
Yeah.
Where they have this like screen that's up above, almost acting like an awning.
Yeah.
And it covers the whole street. And you see all these visuals and things like that. And then you've got these little circles where all of the performers and all the street people, it was almost like a mix of New Orleans.
Right.
Where you have those guys that stand totally still. Then you've got some booth that's trying to sell like a necklace that shows your eye up close and all these weird things. I know. Yeah, it was kind of weird stuff. But
and hookers.
Oh, you know what? I did not see any of those people flipping the little pieces of paper trying to
really? Do they do that anymore? I don't even know.
They may have cleaned up.
Is it all digital? There's no flipping
yeah,
paper,
exactly. You just book it online. But yeah, so that was a fun event.
But you went to the Sphere.
We did. We went to see the Wizard of Oz remake.
Okay.
So, and it's fucking insane in that place. I can only imagine seeing a concert in there.
I want to go see a concert. I definitely want to.
But it's got to be the right band.
I still haven't seen Wizard of Oz ever.
Yeah. Oh, see. Well,
I might
which is
like
amazing.
it if I was there.
Well, and there's like one part where it goes from the black and white to the color because the tornado comes in. Fucking amazing. I mean, the seats started rattling. I mean, the wind started blowing. Oh, God. I really had to hold it. Yeah. Because I'd had Taco Bell. Yeah. But hey, it was a good time.
Cool. Good.
But yeah, that's scary as hell when you're driving in 110 degrees and you're thinking, what you listen to every little sound that's coming out of your car.
Right.
And it's like, shit. But we made it. So
yeah. I don't like that drive either. That's that
stretch is kind of scary. But all right. So you have not seen this list.
This is surprises.
Yes, it is. So when we talk about rock bands throughout history that are overrated.
Yeah.
The number one they put on here, and I don't really know if
are these
has
critics
to do with
that put it. Who's the?
Well, actually, this one is from classicalmusic.com.
Oh, so it's classical people made this list?
No, I think they just probably classicalmusic.com.
Okay, yes,
it's a classical artist
or Chopin made this list.
Classical fan, yeah, exactly. Okay. So what I'm going to tell you is the band.
Okay.
And then I'm going to tell you what they say about it.
Okay.
And then we're going to kind of discuss each one. First one, The Doors. They say, while Jim Morrison is the ultimate poster child for the tortured poet, many find his lyrics to be pretentious, drug and alcohol-fueled shaman role play rather than profound literature. Musically, The Doors lacked a basis, leading to a thin, organ-heavy sound that can feel more like a haunted carnival than a revolutionary rock band. To their detractors, they are the starter band for teenagers that one is supposed to outgrow.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Totally agree. It drove me crazy that they didn't have a bass player. Now, when their double album came out, that didn't happen when Jim was still alive, right? That double album.
The classic greatest hits one?
Yeah.
No, that was posthumous.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So I bought that and, Light My Fire and stuff. And I saw the movie when it came out with Val Kilmer, which I loved. And that made me listen to some music again.
They are so one of those bands where a greatest hits album takes care of everything.
Right. They're pretty much one note kind of.
There was so much crap.
Yeah. And I don't like organs.
Stuff. Yeah.
I can only handle so much. And Ray is a little bit pretentious. I think Ray is more pretentious than Jim Morrison.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
When you hear him talk, it's like, no.
Yeah. Gotcha.
All right. I agree.
All right. Yeah, me too. Number 2, the Sex Pistols.
No.
Well, let me read what they say. Because I knew there'd be some stuff on here that you're like,
Yeah.
They were a brilliant marketing campaign orchestrated by Malcolm McLaren, but as a musical unit, the Pistols were largely a derivative cover band of New York's punk scene. Steve Jones's guitar work was essentially sped up Chuck Berry, and Johnny Rotten's snarl was more theater than threat. With only one studio album to their name, critics often argue their legend is 90% fashion and 10% actual songwriting.
Yeah. That's true.
And that's why
they're so fucking great. They put out one fucking record.
I think, no. And I mean, I'm in agreement because if you look at punk, that yes, there are other punk bands that wrote amazing punk songs and of course have more albums. But if you think of a one and done band that had an impact, and I mean,
huge impact. I can't think of another band that had one record that did what they did.
Well, and they really set the tone for violence.
Yep.
In punk.
They made music dangerous. We've talked about this before.
Yeah.
It made it feel dangerous. It was so different and so, I mean, there were other punk bands. No one was.
No, I mean, of course you had because the Ramones
Stooges,
were not dangerous.
No, there was the Stooges. So Iggy was
dangerous to himself.
right.
Yeah.
But
I mean, that's it.
the Sex Pistols was like a rolling fucking circus.
Oh, I mean, the news after the Longhorn Ballroom, where, I mean, even as a little kid who didn't understand any of this, you heard about him slamming someone's head with his bass guitar. You heard about them spitting on audiences.
And I am so fucking excited. In a couple months, we go to see the Sex Pistols at the Longhorn Ballroom.
God.
So it was canceled for a year because Cooksey broke his hand.
Yes.
So
don't break anything until the show's done.
Yeah. Stay healthy, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. Stay in a bubble. All right. Number 3, Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yep.
Often
should be number 1.
Often criticized for making the same album for 3 decades, the Peppers are frequently accused of prioritizing frat boy energy and slap bass cliches over melodic substance. Anthony Kiedis's penchant for nonsensical scat-style lyrics about California and various body parts has become a parody of itself. For many, the virtuosity of Flea and John Frusciante is wasted on songs that feel structurally juvenile and emotionally shallow.
Yes. Their best album was the one with Dave Navarro.
Yeah.
Because that's the one where it felt like they started to have songs and not jams.
But you can't get rid of Anthony's voice.
No.
That's
right.
God.
He sucks ass.
Yeah. Lisp and all.
And, as a person, he's a horrible human too. So, but the other members, they're amazing people. They're great musicians. And if they would get a real singer, they could probably be something.
Oh,
I think they could be something. But
no,
they're horrible. Like, even when they first came out, before I knew them as people, knew them personally, I didn't like them. I never went to a show and everyone was so excited. Chili Peppers are coming. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I don't care.
No, because the whole thing from the get-go was all about California.
Right.
You knew where they were from.
Right.
You knew all this shit.
Their best song is a cover.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
A Stevie Wonder cover.
Exactly.
And so
now you can appreciate Flea and his skills.
Oh my God.
No question. No question.
Yeah. And John.
Yeah. I mean, he's kind of like, man. And I always think of Mike Watt.
Yeah.
Where that was a bass player that knew his shit. And he carried the band.
Yep.
And to me, Flea's carrying this band.
Yeah.
But you always get Anthony in the way.
Right. And right. And the joy when Flea plays, he's such a joyful freaking human to watch.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So,
Yep, exactly.
So Flea shouldn't be on the list, but Anthony moves to the top as the most overrated piece of crap.
I don't think I'm going to get an argument from you on this one. Kiss are less a band, more of a highly successful toy company. Behind the pyrotechnics, face paint, and Gene Simmons' tongue lies a catalog of remarkably basic 4-chord hard rock that rarely ventures beyond the rock and roll all night formula. Their detractors argue that without costumes, they would have been a forgotten opening act, proving that branding can often trump musical innovation.
Well, I don't think that Kiss is overrated.
Really?
I don't. And here's why. The bravado that the band brings is part of the band. You can't separate that.
Okay.
So the costumes and everything, just kind of like with the Sex Pistols.
Yeah.
All of that is the whole part of the band.
You got to acknowledge the whole package.
Right.
You're saying.
So if you're just talking about their music, I think they wrote good pop songs.
They did. Now, because I mean, shit, I was in the 70s. I grew up loving Kiss to death. But of course, it was all of the image and the things that they did, because it even brought a little bit of punk on, because your parents didn't want you having anything because they heard about a guy that spits blood and breathes fire.
Right.
So you had that dangerous side to it. But damn, when I listen to the songs again, I mean, yes, you've got
they're really
some
sugary pop songs.
Oh, and the lyrics are just so
Right.
I mean, meet you in the ladies' room.
Yeah. Yes.
It's like 4 horny high school kids.
It's pop songs.
And you're gonna excuse it.
Right, yeah, because it has a time and place, and I'm not putting them as rock because I know
Okay.
that in their time they were like, it's metal, it's rock, right?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
And just kind of like with the Sex Pistols, they were like the hardest thing then.
Yeah.
But
I
I think
mean,
they're a great pop rock band.
okay. Okay.
Yeah.
And I do appreciate what
I think they
did,
have great hooks.
but I don't know the last time I listened to a Kiss album. I mean, good God. It's been a long time.
It's been a long time for me as well. But I mean, okay, that song Beth.
Yeah.
That's a really good song.
Well, no, that was definitely out of the norm.
Right.
Yeah.
It was out of the norm. That was a great song. I will still listen to that. Is it cheesy? Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's a pop song.
Yeah.
And I mean, okay, Love Gun. I think it's fucking hilarious. It's cheeky. And I think
pulled the trigger of my love gun.
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
And I think all of their stuff is cheeky.
Yes, it is. It is.
And I'm okay with it.
Okay.
It feels like jokes. They got jokes.
You know what? I still get goosebumps if I see the old videos of them. And it brings back that memory I had as a kid. So
the fire.
Yeah. Oh,
come
all
on.
that stuff. All right. Next one, Oasis. While they briefly saved British rock in the 90s, Oasis built their empire on a foundation of blatant Beatles plagiarism. Liam Gallagher's John Lennon light sneer and Noel's recycled riffs created an anthemic sound that worked in stadiums but lacked the experimental bravery of their contemporaries like Blur or Radiohead. For many, they represent the moment Britpop stopped looking forward and started living in a nostalgic past.
100%.
Ah.
Wonderwall, I love. But look at like 50 million people have covered Wonderwall, which I think is hilarious. And then what's their next biggest song? Champagne Supernova.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the most shit song I've ever heard. Do you like that song?
I did when I first heard it. I haven't listened to it in forever.
It's the cheesiest crap song I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Wonderwall, at least it's got hooks and it's like got the, maybe you're going to be the one that saves me. So it's got that vocal hook as well.
Okay. Yeah.
Champagne supernova in the sky.
Yeah.
No, shut up. Like when we toured with them, I don't think I watched a full show.
Are you talking just a few shows or did you?
We did the Christmas tour, Christmas tour thing with them.
Yeah.
Where all of us were on the bills. So it was like us and Oasis and Radiohead and Sonic Youth and just a bunch of bands.
Wow.
That we went and did all these shows.
What an amalgam of bands.
Yeah.
Dang.
And the Rentals, I love. But no. Radiohead, yes. Oasis, no.
Gotcha. Okay. Interesting. So, okay, the next one. Aerosmith. Often dismissed as the American Rolling Stones, Aerosmith's mid to late career. So notice they're saying mid to late career shift into power ballads and outside songwriters alienated those who loved their gritty 70s root. Steven Tyler's vocal gymnastics and the band's reliance on slick corporate production in the 90s made them feel like a legacy act chasing MTV trends. Critics often find their bad boy image to be a carefully managed corporate veneer.
Yes.
I so agree with that.
I hated the MTV era Aerosmith. Love in an Elevator.
Power ballad shit.
Dude looks like a lady. Yes. I want to punch people in the fucking face. Oh my God.
I mean, I remember just hearing Toys in the Attic.
Right.
That album, fucking amazing. Rocks. I mean,
you know what happened? They got off of drugs. They quit drinking. And then they had other people write their music so they could fucking sit around and
Yeah.
Whatever.
Because back, I mean, Cotton Bowl days, whenever that festival would happen, they would be on there a lot.
Yes.
And that was,
and
they had a little danger to them too, because that was
that's
just
exactly what I was going to say. They were fucking dangerous
because of the drug. I mean, you know, they were just,
and they were falling down crazy, put on great energetic shows.
Yes.
And then they're like, I'm going to tie these more bandanas on my nightstand, my mic stand.
He could have tied them to his nightstand.
Tie more on my mic stand, and I'm going to talk about a dude looking like a lady while I'm totally looking like a fucking girl.
And that, and for them to have had the success they did from then, God, it's annoying as hell.
After
when you
they
see
did
that
the
happen.
fucking rap song, I was out.
Yeah. Oh God. Which one? With Run DMC?
Yeah.
Walk This Way. Okay.
Yeah.
Where that just ruins a classic.
Ruined.
Okay. Next one. Queen.
No.
This is a controversial take, but many rock purists find Queen's campy, operatic bombast to be more theater than rock. The meticulous layering of Brian May's guitars and Freddie Mercury's harmonies can feel cold and over-engineered, lacking the raw, visceral grit found in Led Zeppelin or The Who. Their music is often accused of being stadium kitsch, designed for mass sing-alongs rather than deep emotional resonance.
It wasn't a mass sing-along till We Are the Champions. And is it very dramatic? Fuck yeah.
Of course.
I love that. Have you fucking listened to the bass in any of their songs?
Oh, John Deacon.
God damn, fucking good.
Now, there were some of their albums where I just never could get into it.
Right, because it was more
A Day at the Races.
Yeah.
I could never get into it.
I love it.
Do you?
I love it.
Because that's the one I knew Somebody to Love was on there.
That was the first album that I bought.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And is that the one with Seven Seas of Rye?
I
can't even remember now.
It could be.
But that one's it. And
I mean, you talk about a front man. You gotta, I mean, there's just nothing else you can say about Freddie Mercury that hasn't been said, because ultimate front man. But
I understand
they are Broadway.
Yeah, they totally are.
They
totally are. And I love the way that they did it.
Yeah.
I didn't put them in with Broadway when I was a kid. I put them in at Shakespeare. So, because
singing about nude topless girls riding bikes.
Not that one. But you know, the ones that they had some songs that felt like they were because they used Old English in some of their songs.
Oh, they did. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And I was like, it's like listening to Shakespeare. Look at how smart I am. And I would read along the lyrics.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I would go and look and like, what is this about? It's mythology and all this stuff.
Oh, you were getting educated.
I was. And I feel like they were a thinking person. Not that I was thinking about anything, but I felt like they had some thinking. And again, they were cheeky.
Yes, they were. Yeah, you're right.
Not just like they were literally cheeky there too. They had
Freddie Mercury's apparel.
Right. And I had that poster from Bicycle Race that was
my God.
Fold out poster that my mom stole
from inside the album.
Yeah, everyone's naked. And it was long. It was, what was that? It was like 3 feet long.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was like a trifle. And my mama.
You're hanging it right up.
Hanging up in my room, and my mom's like, what the fuck is that? And I was like, it's from the album? It's album art?
It's the race they did.
Right. And I was like, what do you have against album art? It's art.
Yeah, it's D-cup.
And I remember that disappeared, and I was like, that's part of the album. It's supposed to go. No, the album's worthless because it's supposed to go with the album.
It's considered used.
Right? This goes with it.
Oh, damn. Okay.
I understand, but that song, Sheer Heart Attack. So I think Sheer Heart Attack, that's a weak album, but that song, fucking good.
That song I loved. Couldn't get into the album.
Yeah. I didn't like that album.
And I was fucked because I had them on 8-track, so I wouldn't be able to go right back to the song again. I had to go through the rest of it. So, all right. Now, like I was telling you, there's going to be some of these that are going to kind of, you'll disagree with. Here's the next one, Joy Division.
Yeah, no.
While they pioneered the gloomier side of post-punk, Ian Curtis's baritone and the band's minimalist structures are often seen as depressing for the sake of being depressing. The production by Martin Hannett arguably did more work than the band themselves, creating an icy atmosphere that masked relatively simple bass lines and rhythms.
What?
For some, Joy Division are more of a t-shirt brand or a tribal insignia for sensitive youth than a transformative musical experience.
This person does not know music. So, first of all, that is my number one favorite bass player.
I knew that would get you.
Peter Hook. I mean, that's not simple stuff. It's beautiful, melodic, and
right.
Where other bass players were holding down the low end, he was writing like guitar.
He was the guitar.
Yeah.
For it. That's true.
And
I know I never really did get that much into Joy Division because it wasn't hard enough for me.
So I didn't write when it came out, but and I was a huge New Order fan, so I backed into Joy Division.
Yeah.
Because I knew Love Will Tear Us Apart, and I knew that Ian Curtis killed himself right before the tour.
Yeah. And I think there is something that is that gives the band that kind of just a different feel because you know those things about Ian, how he would have the things happen to him on stage when he would have the seizures and things like that.
So if you talk to any band that grew up in that time, when they talk about who influenced them, every single fucking one of them will mention Joy Division.
Yeah.
There's not a single band from that era that was alternative or whatever that, so just for sheer influence. But there's a really cool podcast about Joy Division. I think it's like 10 episodes where they talk to all of the members, all the living members, and who played a part in Joy Division. And it is one of the coolest podcasts, deep in depth. And, you know, the band is fallen away from each other. Peter Hook's doing his own thing, and Bernard Summer's doing their own thing.
Yeah.
And I will just tell you, New Order can't do it, but Peter Hook can, because this last tour that he did. You saw
him live, didn't you?
Yeah. This last tour, he did a Joy Division part for like an hour and a half, and then they had an intermission, and he came out and they played all the Joy Division.
Wow.
And I got chills. It was
amazing, huh?
Fucking good. And you know what the coolest thing about it is? The audience was jam-packed with young people, like teenagers.
And that's what I was going to mention too, because it seems like there's been this resurgence, but it almost seems like it is kids that just the cover. I mean, they don't really understand it. They don't know it. So that
they were
waters
singing
down
every fucking song.
Were they really?
Yeah. They kind of, you know, got through New Order, which I love New Order a lot, but they were there for Joy Division songs.
Wow.
And they knew every fucking song. And
how did the singer do at the live? Who was
fucking
singing?
Peter Hook.
Oh, he sang?
He sang all the songs.
No shit.
Yes.
Wow.
Peter Hook. That's what I'm telling you. If
you
did
he know ever sing anything?
No.
Okay.
No. He did all the New Order songs, and he did all the Joy Division songs.
Wow.
And I wept. It was so good. It was like, it was brilliant.
You know, you saying that about Peter Hook makes me think of that video we saw of Johnny Marr.
Yes.
Playing How Soon Is Now.
Yes.
Fucking better than Morrissey, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And it's like,
You see who the real
exactly
people that were carrying the band were.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you see New Order now, it's God, it's hard to listen to.
Oh,
I've seen
really?
them twice.
Oh,
without Peter Hook and
yeah, no. No. He's the core.
Yep.
So, all right, the next one, the Police. Sting, Stuart Copeland, and Andy Summers were all virtuosos, but they were often accused of tourist musicianship, of dipping into reggae, punk, and jazz without fully committing to the spirit of any of them. Critics frequently find Sting's lyrics to be overly academic and self-serious, while the band's spiky sound can feel clinical and cold compared to the raw energy of the punk bands they were often grouped with.
I can see that.
And that is interesting because I remember first hearing about the Police, and they were even in a magazine where they had a punk section. They had the Police in there along with the Stranglers, the Sex Pistols, the Dead Boys. And then it was like, ooh. And then
you listen to the record and you're kind of,
that ain't no.
So I always liked the Police.
Yeah.
I felt they were very just, if they're on, I'm not going to change the channel.
Right.
But I never did go see them live, and I had plenty of opportunities. I mean, I wanted to go see the Police tour where Ministry was opening.
Oh, shit. What?
Ministry opened, and I wanted to go because I wanted to see Ministry, and it was when Ministry was new wave.
Wow.
You remember that?
Man,
With
yes,
Sympathy?
that very early on.
Yeah,
the
that
first
with
album.
Sympathy.
Okay.
Yeah, so when they toured the United States, it was 1983, I think.
Okay.
I really wanted to go to that, but they were playing Reunion Arena, and the tickets were crazy expensive, and I didn't like Police enough to spend that kind of money to see Ministry play for 30 minutes.
30 minutes, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Damn, that's crazy. They opened for the Police.
Yeah.
Shit. What a weird bill.
Right.
But it made sense back then, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, so a few more to go. The Velvet Underground. The old joke is that only 30,000 people bought their legendary first album, but with everyone who did started a band. However, for the average listener, their records can be an abrasive slog of dissonant viola, monotonous drumming, and Lou Reed's talk singing. Detractors argue that the Velvets are the ultimate critics band, one of the bands that you say you revere, but that you never actually go so far as to listen to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can appreciate their influence.
Mm-hmm.
But do you own a Velvet Underground record?
No, I don't.
Same.
But I know, I know the songs and things like that.
Right.
And I mean, there was all that, of course, the whole Andy Warhol connection and things like that. And another New York band where it's like, oh yeah. So
you know what? I will tell you what the Velvet Underground did for me. They made me prejudice against New York bands because I was like, oh, it's another New York band that all the critics love. And so it made me hate New York bands. If I heard that you were from New York, I'm going to automatically think you're shitty.
Yeah. Gotcha. Okay. It created the stigma.
Mm-hmm.
So, but let's see, just a couple others. U2. That's perhaps the most overappreciated band in history. U2 is often panned for Bono's perceived messiah complex and the Edge's reliance on delay pedals to hide a lack of traditional guitar chops. Their transition from earnest post-punk to biggest band in the world felt like a calculated move towards corporate ubiquity, making their anthems feel more like advertisement than art.
Yeah, and they made fun of that in that tour. I can't remember that tour that they did where it was all advertising and stuff, where they actually got sponsorship.
Yeah,
because they were trying to make a point.
Zoo something.
Yeah, Zoo.
Yeah.
Randy Brown's gonna hate that we can't. Zootopia.
Zooropa.
Yeah.
She
was
but U2.
I don't think they're overrated.
No,
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't like any of their new records.
No, they're terrible. I mean, I don't hear it. I say they're terrible, but I don't even give it a chance.
No,
because I feel
terrible.
like they had their moment. And I mean, yes, I really listened to early U2.
War.
War Boy. October was good. I remember
when they
that.
had the one name albums, they were great.
Joshua Tree had its moment, but it's just
Joshua Tree is where they lost me.
Yeah.
That's where everyone came in and I'm like, nope.
Yeah, that's where. But do you think it was because truly the music or the fact that they became this?
I didn't like the music.
Behemoth. Yeah.
Bullet the Blue Sky.
Yeah.
And all of those. I was like, meh.
Yeah.
I like their the drums changed the most. I like their marching kind of. They had
gotcha.
They had the real snare heavy drums.
Yeah.
And the bass was and they didn't play a whole lot of notes. It was just it was real airy feeling and real Irish.
Yeah.
So it was, you could tell they were an Irish band with the way the drums were played.
Yeah.
And when Larry changed how he drummed.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I know that like all those albums after Joshua Tree, because I listened to Bono's book, they didn't want to really do anything. They wanted to retire.
Wow. Yeah.
And so I look at all of those and say, those are record company made them do it kind of stuff, or they felt like they had to.
Gotcha. Yeah.
And their heart wasn't really in it. And you could tell. You could tell.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. No, I get that.
All those early U2 albums are so fucking good, though.
They are.
And that live at Red Rocks, they were one of the greatest live bands ever.
No, they were good, but God, I don't have any interest anymore now.
And on the Boy Tour where they played the Fast and Cool Club,
wow,
on Greenville Avenue, and there were probably like 10 people there.
Yeah. Oh my God.
And Bono was just sitting having gin and tonics and talking to everybody.
Wow. Kids, holy hell.
Kids. We know Bono.
And then the last one, which kind of is a feel good, the Eagles. Yeah. The Eagles are often cited as the band that killed the 60s. They took the raw hippie folk of Laurel Canyon and turned it into a $1 billion air-conditioned corporate empire. While Hotel California is undoubtedly a production masterpiece, many find their music to be smug, cynical, and devoid of the dangerous spirit of rock and roll. To their critics, the Eagles represent the mellowing of the counterculture into a high-end country club. And
I can see where people say that.
Yeah.
I love the Eagles because when we were in Montana and we were getting ready to come to Texas, and my dad was finishing up school in Missoula. And we had a lot of time on our hands and we were riding our bikes.
Yeah.
And for my birthday that year, I got a radio that fit on my bike.
Oh.
And I would listen to the college radio station.
Okay.
Which was a lot of Eagles songs.
Wow.
In Montana.
Okay.
For whatever
Montana.
reason.
Yeah.
Take It Easy and all those. So the Eagles to me are me riding my bike with my new fucking radio. And so they have a little soft spot in my heart.
Right.
So I like the Eagles. Would I go see them live? No.
Do you still listen?
Yeah, every once in a while I do.
Do you? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love that song, Take It Easy.
You know what? I think they're one of those bands that is ruined for me because of who is known for listening to them.
Of course.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I mean, there's this guy that I happen to know where I work, and he comes in and he's got tons of money.
Yeah.
And he had his private jet. They flew to the Sphere to see the Eagles play live. And really nice guy. Really nice, but just that stigma of that's how the audience would look
right
there because the tickets are probably stupid ass expensive.
Yep.
And even if I were given free tickets, maybe I'd go if it were free, but to have to sit around, it's like sitting around a frat and sorority. And it's just, God.
See, I have sweet memories, and that's why. And so,
and that's good. I don't want to steal your memories,
but
and that's
do
great.
I understand? Yeah. So, and the other thing was, I love music, and in 7th grade, you know what we did for 7th grade that year? We broke down the Eagles album, Hotel California.
What?
Yeah.
Wow, it was your
as
thesis.
Poetry.
Oh, really?
Right. So we'd we broke down the songs and we listened to the record.
Yeah.
And if you're a kid and you get to listen to records in 7th grade and your teacher's playing records, rock records, that's kind of kick ass.
That's
and
cool.
She didn't get in trouble for playing Hotel California.
Oh, my God.
McLean Middle School, bitches. Let's go.
Man, God. And at my school, it's like in 6th grade. I remember our art teacher had us sing like Days of Aquarius.
Oh,
she was
the age of
was
Aquarius,
60s, or whatever that is, the age of Aquarius, And to this day I remember it, but she was such a hippie chick, and it was like, oh my God,
so good.
But and then they did just mention one other one, which I never really got into, but Genesis. They say the days of Peter Gabriel are great. The days of Phil Collins, nah.
You know what?
I never got into them.
I was never into Genesis, but I will tell you this. The losing your singer and the artistic influence in your band and then being able to pick it up and do something with it.
Yeah.
Look at all the bands that came out of Genesis. Mike and the Mechanics, Phil Collins,
True.
Peter Gabriel.
Yeah. I really like Peter Gabriel.
I'm a huge Peter Gabriel fan.
Yeah. I mean, that voice.
Right.
But he was kind of the punk of the Genesis band. He's the one that wanted to push the envelope and wear like the flower on his face whenever they perform live. And I can see them wanting more of a Phil Collins guy. But
Games Without Frontiers. Great song. I know it's not a Genesis song.
No. Peter Gabriel's solo stuff. I've never really even given Genesis a chance with Peter Gabriel.
I did, and I did not like it.
Yeah.
It was a little too avant-garde for me.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't think they're overrated. Yeah. Not even when Phil Collins started singing. Because I think they got really good songs.
There were some good songs there.
In the Air Tonight.
That's his own song. But
is that not a Phil Collins song?
That's just Phil Collins by himself.
See, I thought that was Genesis.
No. But
what about Refugee?
Yeah, that's Genesis. Yeah. So
anyway,
but anywho,
in the Air Tonight is like fucking great. That drum,
God, that is. I know that is just. I mean that. Play me one note and then I'd know that song immediately because Phil Collins' sound on drums was amazing. So,
speaking of amazing
and overrated,
right?
Yeah. So, ventured down that road and now we're kazooing it.
Totally kazoo.
I mean, just give me one kazoo note and I'll know it's the Lone Star Salute.
This is where we read to you your 1-star reviews of anything that you hate about music.
Yeah, it could be about the band. It could just be about the bar they open. Could be anything. Now, this one you had a challenge because I was like, just find some review of a band you think is overrated.
Well, it's really funny because I picked Velvet Underground.
Did you really?
Yeah, because that's the band. When I think about a band that's overrated, I think of that's the first one that comes to mind.
Oh, wow. Velvet Underground. Okay, well, perfect. Okay, so, good.
I'm going to read to you a review of Velvet Underground's greatest hits by Uncle Joe.
Perfect.
And he says, it's brainless, thoughtless, and pointless. That's all I really need to say. It applies to many of these Millennium collections, but particularly to this one because the Velvet Underground were such a not hit-oriented band. Why did the company even bother putting this out? If you're interested in, he calls it VU instead of Velvet Underground. So you must be a
okay.
fan. Be brave and buy one of their albums. It will almost certainly be better than this.
See?
So he's saying that, they're, and that he brings up a good point.
Yeah.
They're not hit.
No,
people.
There was not a hit at all.
No.
But God, I can't help but think that it was just the critics hopping on because it's New York and it's cool to be
Andy
that way.
Warhol is basically Malcolm McLaren from New York.
Bingo. Good. That is a good one. So, well, the one I have is from a guy named Tom, and he talked about Synchronicity by the Police.
Yeah.
And he goes on to say, because that album was huge. I remember when it came out, and there were like 3 or 4 different covers. It was based on all the different color.
I hated that album.
Oh God. Well,
it was so pretentious.
Oh, exactly. He goes on to say, it's okay at best, but they lost me here for the most part. All the easy listening adult contemporary pap is now hard to hide, and the meager number of truly interesting or exciting tracks has plummeted. The rest of all these songs I could do without, plain and simple. The early tracks have a lot of that cloying and corny synthy world beat influence. This is the album with Every Breath You Take on it, which is the single worst Police song ever recorded, for reasons that I'll flesh out someday for 4,000 words in a full Synchronicity album review. The other big hit, King of Pain, sucks almost as much. These 2 songs, just a soft chunks of phony sentimentality, the kind that presents Sting at his most obnoxious, the kind of stuff that his solo career is built on. Yuck.
Yeah.
And
it felt like a Sting album.
Bingo. Yeah. And because this was the one where, I mean, they had some success. They got a little more success with Ghost in the Machine, and then it just blew up on this one. I love
Ghost in the Machine, and then when this one came out, I was like, ugh.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you always hear about Stuart Copeland and Sting getting into fights and shit. It's like, man.
And Andy had to be
the little
referee.
Bit. Yeah, I had to be the mom.
Have you seen like Stuart Copeland's drum clinics?
No.
It's insane to watch him drum. I really do. It's mesmerizing.
His rhythm is nuts because of the way the Police sounded early on.
Yeah.
But yeah. So
it's a happy ending.
Oh, is it a happy ending?
I think it is. So whoever the Chopin or whoever wrote those Vivaldi.
Yeah. Vivaldi. That was a good one.
He wrote the bands can weigh in on who was overrated and who's not. He's like, I hate Beethoven, so I'm gonna bitch about the Eagles. It's fucking.
It's opinionated.
I'm doing that 6-7 thing.
Yeah, 6-7.
It's.
I'm
surprised that the Beatles weren't on there.
See, I know, because you're a big advocate of that.
Right.
We need your 10.
I think that we should do that we'll do it for Facebook.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Our top 10 most overrated bands.
Oh, man.
Green Day.
Oh, amen.
Green Day, man.
God. Anyway, that's another pretentious band.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And see, we opened for them, and I never remember them even saying anything to us.
They were kind of shitty people.
Yeah, and they stunk.
Yeah, they never
They were small. They stunk. I mean.
So when we were in the studio, they were in the studio, the same studio, when we were mixing.
Yeah.
We're doing some rough mixes of Rubberneck, and they were doing Dookie. I guess it was Dookie.
Yeah.
So there were several weeks in a row where we were all in the same studio. Different rooms in the studio.
Yeah.
And we were playing video games, and they would come play video games with us.
Oh, really?
And Billy had a red and white rugby shirt that he wore every day.
Oh, shit.
Every fucking day. And every day he'd show up and it'd have more stains on it.
And those are thick and heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
God.
It was a short sleeve rugby shirt.
Oh,
worse,
no.
Right?
You got to have a long sleeve
rugby.
rugby.
It's a long sleeve. He had a short sleeve rugby shirt, red and white. And I remember that he got mad because it was around Halloween and he shows up in his dirty shirt and he's like had shit on it. Anyway, and Mark's like, we're all dressed up.
Yeah.
We're in the studio in costumes because we're totally retarded.
Shit,
and
yeah.
Billy shows up to play video games with us, and Mark said, "What are you, a barber pole?" And Billy said, "No." And he turns and leaves, and we didn't talk to them the whole rest of the time there.
Oh my
He
God. He
so
didn't come and
mad.
play video games anymore? Aww.
No, we took our video games and left.
Yeah. Oh, they were yours anyway.
They were but yeah, he got so mad about that.
That's
couldn't even have a
great.
sense of humor.
Oh man, a little tiny barber pole. Yeah.
Mark's like, "Oh, gosh, you're a barber pole?"
That is great.
Fucking hell.
Good job, Mark.
Anyway, thank you everyone for listening. Please follow the links in our show notes and find us on all the socials.
Yeah, definitely. Like, subscribe, rate, leave us reviews on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, anywhere you listen to this thing.
And join us next time as we question, is it real or is it a jackalope tale?
Do you remember what you were dressed up as? When...
I don't. I wish I did remember.
Yeah,
but we went and got
cool.
costumes. I remember we
like
took a
cheap
cab.
ass costumes.
Yeah, we took a cab to like a Target or something and got costumes that showed up.
Oh shit! You remember being a kid and those costumes that would be like in the grocery store where it came with a plastic mask and then a little like
Plastic
apron
cape
plastic. Yes, and you tied it around your neck.
I was Casper.
I was a Planet of the Apes.
I remember those. Those were so good.
Oh man, based on the TV show back then.
Yep.
Mm.
When I went to Casper. So weird.
It was so sweet.
Casper. He just wanted to hug that ghost.
Oh god, because he didn't like scaring anymore.
No, he's just a sweet soul.
And then you had those evil ones that like to scare, and then he'd try and get in their way.
Do kids even know Casper anymore?
It's too white supremacist.
It is.
Because isn't Casper like slander now? Calling us Caspers. I don't know.
No, it's Cracker.
Okay.
It's Cracker.
Okay. Well, Caspers and crackers. Yeah.
I fucking love it when they have the advertising in the stores that say crackers love cheese. And I was like, fuck yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. It's got like a white lady.
Yeah, I know.
Cracker with some cheese on it. And I was like, bitches do
Older
like
Older white lady.
Yeah, I was like, bitches, we do. Crackers do love cheese.
Amen to that. Oh, well, I guess we'll get to Halloween at some point. All right, bye. Go watch a Casper show.
Yeah, why isn't